some of us find it strange that immediately after Christmas, the church celebrates the feast of St. Stephen, the proto-martyr of the church, the first martyr. After such a beautiful Christmas celebration, such a sentimental, peaceful event, we suddenly have this feast of St. Stephen being martyred to death. How could these two sentiments be linked together? Why is St. Stephen celebrated immediately after Christmas? The church wants us to be reminded that Christmas cannot be simply a sentimental celebration contemplating on the infant child Jesus. Because this child Jesus would be a man of contradiction. And indeed, Jesus would ultimately suffer death. So the whole life of Jesus is to prepare for the death that he will have to endure. Indeed, at the very beginning of Jesus' life, he was already persecuted by King Herod. And throughout his life, Jesus would be persecuted. And that's the reason why we need to ask the question, before such a humble king, what gift could we offer? Nothing less than our own life. In front of this great king, we are called to be truly his witness. St. Stephen was a true witness. A witness is fundamentally a disciple. St. Stephen proved himself to be a true disciple after Christ. The life that he lived was in imitation of Jesus. St. Stephen, filled with the Holy Spirit, performed miracles of healing. And when he was brought to trial before the Sanhedrin, he enacted the same trial that Jesus went through, repeating similar message. And most of all, he died the way Jesus died, forgiving his persecutors. St. Stephen truly has a spirit of Jesus in him. So Christmas is more than simply Jesus being born outside us. Christmas is having Jesus born in us, that we have a share of his spirit. Are we ready to be a witness for Jesus by our life and by our death? And the truth, my dear friends, right from the very beginning of the church, Christian faith has always been persecuted for the last 2,000 years. In some countries today, Christianity is persecuted, not just by the state, but also by other religions. But today, the greatest threat to the church, it is from the new religion called secularism. Today, in the name of freedom, in the name of unity, religions are being marginalized and are not allowed in sacred space. The only religion we are allowed to preach is that of secularism. And that is why it's very difficult for believers of all faith, not just Christian faith, even to speak about their faith, to articulate their faith in public, or to share our faith convictions, our faith values. Because those who do it will be marginalized. Their career will be affected. They will be ridiculed. That is why today people are diffident even to let others know about their faith, the faith they believed in. This is a pressure on society today, those of us who are believers. And that's the reason why it is important for us when we are being attacked, when we are being persecuted. This is the time Jesus said, you must stand up for your faith. Do not worry about what to speak, what to say. The Spirit of the Father will be speaking in and through you. This requires courage. This requires conviction. Otherwise, we will succumb to the pressure of society, to compromise our faith. To be able to stand up for our faith does not mean to say that we are a threat to society. Religion and state, they support each other, supporting the common good of everyone. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let us not be afraid to witness to our faith. The man who stands firm to the end will be saved. Our conscience is clear. Our faith is strong. It is only when we live up to our faith by showing what it means to be a true disciple of the Lord. And to be a martyr is really to be a witness. When we do that, we will find peace, not just for ourselves, but true peace, lasting peace for the world.